What is up, you guys? It's Sarcastic Dragon here. Hang on, is this recording it better? Okay, we're good. So, um, yes, once again, I'm recycling gameplay. That's why I just did something stupid there and checked if I was recording my voice or whatever. I don't know. So I mean, it's okay because we're just gonna talk about stuff real fast and then we'll be done. So, um, I just wanted to kind of clear up what exactly my plans are for the next few days, and also give a couple updates on what I'm gonna be doing because I am making a few changes, and I mean nothing major or anything. Um, but I'll talk about that first. So primarily, the biggest change I'm making is there won't be any face cam videos for a while, and the reason for that is because I'm sorry if you can hear background noises. Dude upstairs is cleaning our carpets. But anyways, so um, uh, and the reason I'm not doing face cams anymore for a while is because obviously, in order, well, and for those of you who don't know, I use my webcam microphone. Okay, yes, that's all I can really. That's the best I can do right now, and it gives decent audio, so it'll work for now. And but in order for me to record my face, I obviously need to have a good vantage point to for the webcam to look at me. And so what I always did was I mounted it on top of my TV, and that put it right in front of me. But the problem with that is it's also recording my voice, so that kind of makes my voice quieter because it's further away. And the problem with that is that if any of you have been here for a while, and if that's the case, then I don't know why you're watching a vlog. You should go check out my other stuff if you're new, because this is going to be boring you. But anyways, I keep saying but anyways. How many times is that? Like 3 or 4? Okay, I almost said it again. Alright, so, if you've stuck around for any point of time, you would know, or you'd know that, I've been having issues with, my game volume drowning out my voice. And no matter how I mess with Bandicam's settings, I can't get it to record games any quieter. I don't know, but I've literally spent like an hour just fiddling with those settings trying to get it to work, but it just won't. Now, I never had this problem until recently, and the reason that is what I've is I think because I didn't used to put my webcam up there, and the reason I put it up there even when I wasn't doing a face cam is because what I found is it actually has it actually improves the audio a decent amount. It made my voice a little bit clearer. There was just kind of less interference. But that doesn't fucking matter if you can't hear my voice at all. So I'm going back to putting it right next to me so my voice will hopefully pick up louder, and that will just solve that problem. And if it's right up next to me, I can't really do a face cam because then it's just not going to be at a good point to really show my face. It's just going to be a shitty vantage point of view, whatever. So yeah, so that's I think the only change actually. Uh, yeah. Okay. So next, I am this is just something I'm throwing out there. I am actually, because I don't know why it just sounds fun. I am actually looking uh for kind of collaborations. Like if anyone wants to I don't know, make a YouTube video and then we could upload to both of our channels. I don't know. I'm just looking for collaboration just because I don't know. It sounds fun. So I mean, if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Another thing I'm looking for is I'm decent at editing videos, and I think if I wasn't restricted to Windows Movie Maker, I think I'd be able to do a lot more. But I am restricted to Windows Movie Maker, and editing software is expensive, yo. So, if anyone's interested, and what I'd be looking for is someone who would actually be willing to kind of become part of the channel. It would just be nice to have someone who kind of knows what they're doing with editing and is not restricted to something as basic as Windows Movie Maker like I am. And yeah, so I mean, I don't really have any perks to offer other than you would just kind of be part of the channel, and we could you could do some videos too, and whatever, yo. I don't know, that sounds stupid. But anyways, there I go again with that word, with that phrase, term, whatever. And then the last thing, I wasn't planning on bringing up that whole collaboration editing thing, so I actually don't even remember what I was going to talk about. Shit. Oh, another thing, I just wanted to apologize. Oh yeah, and I remember. I also just wanted to apologize for the lack of video yesterday. I know in the description of that one video where I was talking about how my internet was down, I was like, yo, there will be a video today, damn it. And there was, but it was a 4-second video of Derp Dragon flipping a water bottle into a cup holder. It was pretty cool if I'm being honest, but like, that doesn't really count. It was 4 seconds. So, and the reason for that is I briefly uploaded a video. I said I was going to do, in the video I mentioned I was going to do an indie game that a guy was talking about in the comment sections. It was that he developed, and so I did play that, and I did upload it. However, it had copyrighted music in it, and also my voice was still quiet too. So that was an issue. Also, the refresh rate on my TV was set to 30 hertz, and if you don't know what that means, it means that that's very low, and I can't really control what refresh rate it is at. Usually, when it goes into a full screen game, it'll up itself to 60, but if I'm just at my desktop, it'll be at 30, and I was playing that game in windowed mode. And if you try to record a game in 60 FPS while the TV is only at 30 hertz, you're going to get some screen tearing. And so there was a significant amount of screen tearing. However, it was down on the lower part of the screen, and that wasn't actually where you were looking most of the time. So a lot of times I completely forgot about it. And then lastly, did I mention the fact that it had copyrighted music in it already? I think I did. But if not, then that was another reason. Yeah, I did. Didn't I? I don't know. I really feel like I did, but I don't want to definitively say I did and then look back through the narration and be like, oh, I didn't. Okay, so and lastly, the kind of what I plan to do with the channel for I don't know, the next a while. I mean, I'm not going to become a channel exclusively for one game at any point, but once Skyrim Remastered comes out, you will be seeing a lot of that. Like, I'm just saying. Um, and honestly, I don't know, because, like, you would have seen all that stuff already. Like, I would be playing it all the time. But, like, the thing is my original Skyrim game is just pretty much irredeemably damaged. It's just broken beyond any way that I could repair it. It's just way beyond repair at this point. So, is there screen tearing in this video? Wait. Shit, did I accidentally do the... Whatever, if I did, then I can, no, this isn't the video with screen tear. Okay, so yeah, and so you would have seen a lot of Skyrim already, but like I said, my game is just damaged beyond repair, and I've tried. Trust me, it's been damaged for years, like 4 years, and there's been a few occasions where I was able to push it into a semi-playable state for short periods of time before it ended up breaking itself again. But I was never able to do that for more than, I don't know, a week at a time, and then it would be broken again for another month, or even longer most of the time. And even when I asked Steam to reset it, and they said they did, even then it still downloaded these corrupted files where if I go anywhere near Solitude or Windhelm or anywhere towards the kind of the fuck, I can't remember directions all eastern, the eastern side of the Whiterun hold, the game would crash. Also on the kind of the corner of the map in the Riften hold, that it would also crash there. But anyways, it's so repetitive. And so I mean so like all of those were still there, even if I fixed that. or even when I reset everything, all that was still there. So once so I am gonna mess with it a little bit more today. I'm gonna deactivate all my plugins and see if that helps. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Um, but if not, then I will be playing a ton of the remastered edition. And if it does, but like the problem is if I somehow by miracle do finally fix it, that's gonna suck because like I'm not gonna know what to switch to because the thing with the remastered version is most of the old mods will be compatible with it, but I don't know, there's some complications with certain things. And I have a lot of mods, most of which aren't activated right now, but if I fixed everything, I intended to activate them one at a time over a long period of time until I was able to determine which ones were causing problems and just keep those out of the equation. But so, like I said, I have a lot of mods, and if I end up switching over to the remastered edition, I don't really know how that process is going to work with me, you know, moving everything over, and I don't, because I still want those graphics mods. And that's just the thing that concerns me. Like, I just don't know what mods are going to work and which ones aren't, and I really do want to keep all my graphical mods because, like, yo, I'm like I would be willing to bet I'm in like one of the top 100 most hardcore Skyrim fans out there, like short of that couple who named their son Dragonborn or Dovahkiin or one of the two. Yeah, no, that actually happened. I don't know if they ended up changing it later, but there was a kid legally named Dragonborn or Dovahkiin, I don't remember which, at some point. And maybe still is. But short of them, I'm probably the most hardcore Skyrim fan out there, yo. Like, you seen my Daedric mask that I wear in some of my videos? Like, I paid $300 for that, man. It was custom made. I sold my GoPro for that. So, yeah, and I mean, just the thing that concerns me is whether I'm gonna be able to move all that stuff over. But the reason I brought up that I'm the most hardcore Skyrim fan, like, ever, is because, like, dude, the remastered edition, that's great and all, yo. But, like, I still want those graphical mods. Like, can you imagine that? Everything having up-to-date 2016 graphics, plus a ton of 4K textures and, like, improved water and tons of grass and stuff like that. And not to mention, I think that the new version will be moving itself to 60 FPS. Can you imagine that? That'd be so fucking cool. So that's definitely what I'm going to push for. It's just that's going to be a really arduous task. So I don't know. Maybe there might be a couple days where I go without videos around the 28th or at a couple days after the 28th because I'm trying to optimize everything for that. But yeah, so expect to see a lot of Skyrim. Unless people actually tell me they don't want to see any more, in which case I'll probably still do the same amount. I'll just upload other stuff as well to compensate for it. So, that is all. That took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. I had a lot more to talk about than I thought I was going to. My mouth is really dry. I'm thirsty. But anyways, so, thank you for listening to this little update if you managed to get through the entire thing. And I will see you guys around, hopefully. Peace out. Still don't know why I do that clicking noise with my mouth. I don't know when I picked that up. Like, does anyone know, like, at what video I started doing that? Because it was pretty far back. It had to have been, like, May or something when I first started doing that. So, like, does anyone know when I actually started saying peace out? Because I remember towards the beginning, like, I just said a lot of variable whatever stuff. I didn't have a specific outro, really. And now I do. But, like, when exactly did I pick up that noise? I don't know. But anyways, I'll see you guys around. Hey, I clicked the pot. Stop. Hey. Oh, and lastly, I do want to just make some quick clarification. I just watched over the entire thing, and there were a few things I forgot. One of the things is I completely forgot to mention it after I started talking about it is in total, I mean, and when I said believe me, I've tried. I mean, I really have tried to fix it. Like it. Over the years, I've probably spent at least 45 hours just trying to fix it over all the time that I've had the game. The other thing is that I mentioned that I was going to deactivate all the plugins one by one and see if that solved the issue. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, Sarcastic Dragon, you mean all this time you've never once tried to just deactivate all the plugins? I have, trust me. So, and that's the thing, is that it's never just been one issue. There have been various over the years, from just the game crashing all the time at regular intervals in general, to the inside of Whiterun crashing. Um, I don't know. There's been a lot over the years. It's just my current problems are those particular issues that I mentioned. Um, and uh, and actually, I had everything reset and it still caused those problems. But recently, I went through. I was very thorough. I searched every alcove section of my computer file system, and I deleted every reference of Skyrim I could possibly find. And I don't know what it is, but there's been an issue where whenever and I started a new game even. So obviously, since I deleted all my saves, and so even when I go to the what am I saying? So now the issue is whenever I go to Riverwood to just kind of get everything started, then it crashes. And so I haven't really tried to go anywhere else yet, because like I can't do shit if I can't go to Riverwood. Like, yo, you can't get anything started really, and I don't feel like using a bunch of console commands to advance the quests. Um, it just gets complicated with when you do that. So um, yeah, so I mean, I just wanted to, and so I actually don't know. Maybe Solitude and Windhelm are fixed. Maybe if I deactivate all of them, maybe all that will be fixed. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. So that's what I said when I said I was going to mess with all that stuff today. So yeah, so I just wanted to clarify all that so people don't think I'm stupid. All right, goodbye.